Welcome to every movie I've ever seen. Today, the movie that I'm going to be talking about is Equation of Doom, Episode 1. This is the 2013 movie, the first in the Equation of Doom trilogy. Of course, you had Episode 2 and Episode 3. This is kind of a Star Wars New Hope situation where, it was originally just Star Wars and then eventually it became Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. This originally Equation of Doom. After Episode 2 and Episode 3 came out, this became Equation of Doom Episode 1. This is a kind of a lesser known movie. It's a little bit more obscure, but it does have a little bit of a cult following, which is good. It's one of those, it's a lower budget, higher concept movies. Small crew filmed in a quick time frame, maybe a couple weeks or maybe even a month. And it's honestly it's an impressive film. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of it. I think stylistically is probably where it excels. It looks amazing. First off, the music is something else too. I think what probably speaks to me the most is some of the production design aspects of it, specifically the character of Hammerhand. I think that conception, I guess you could say, of that character is extremely impressive and something that always, probably one of my favorite aspects of the movie. The editing it's simplistic in a good way. You don't gotta do all these fancy panning shots and swooping angles. Sometimes less is more, and this understands that. This movie understands that less is more sometimes, which is good. Of course, this is the first in the trilogy. Now, how this holds up to the rest of the trilogy, I don't know if I would say it's my favorite of the trilogy. I feel like there are elements to Episode 1 that I don't know. It's like episode 2 and Episode 3. They were different. I feel like there was maybe more people involved in Episode 2 and 3. I feel like Episode 1 was just a little bit more simplistic. I think the crew might have expanded a little bit. More cooks in the kitchen, as you may, as the expression goes. That could be a problem for Episode 2 and 3. But Episode 1 feels very, very balanced. And what I like about Episode 1 is it feels very self-contained. I know Episode 2 maybe ends on a little bit more of a cliffhanger, and then Episode 3 has its whole overarching arc. But Episode 1 is very much self-contained, and I like that. It's a good standalone. I think maybe they didn't need to make a sequel to Episode 1. I don't really see the point of making a sequel to it, but I'm glad they did, because the sequel did, the sequel was good. It did work out, so it worked out for the best. But I could see where problems could align, or where problems could arise if they had made a sequel. There was potential for failure there, especially with new people coming in. But everything worked out for the best, I suppose. Now, what I always was interested in seeing is I would have liked to see some type of supercut exist between episodes 1, 2, and 3. I feel like maybe you could have filled in the blanks a little bit and, make it a more complete, cohesive story, beginning and end. I mean, beginning, middle, and end, I should say. But yeah. So yeah, it's a good movie. I like it a lot. I watch it from time to time. But yeah, it's a shame that not many people know of it. I would highly recommend it. I'm sure you can find a way to watch it. It's on. Uh, I don't remember where, but it's on some streaming service, maybe like Netflix or Amazon or YouTube or something like that. So I'm sure you can I'm sure you can find it if need be. But yeah, so that's it. It's very good. I highly recommend it. Hope people check it out. And that is yeah. And that's all I've got to say about Equation of Doom, Episode 1.